Brandy Stevens-Rosine texts a friend saying she had a bad feeling about going to see her ex-girlfriend, Jade Olmsted, and Jade's current girlfriend, Ashley Barber. According to the girls, she never arrived.
You know, in your heart, something is wrong.
Yep.
5 days into her disappearance, Brandy's car was found at Ashley and Jade's.
The car was sanitized. It was cleaned inside and out, and it was hidden.
Cops are desperate to talk to the girls. Problem is, now they're missing too. They're on the run, but not for long.
An off-duty state trooper actually sees these two young females getting ready to get into a car and immediately knew these are the two women that our criminal investigators are looking for.
And so at this point, do you think they were trying to leave town?
Yes, they were escaping. They were trying to leave. The state police had been to their house 2 or 3 times. Brandy Stevens' mother had been at the home. I think they knew they were caught.
Jade Olmsted and Ashley Barber are picked up and taken to the station. Pennsylvania State Trooper Eric Mallory would conduct their interviews.
So you separate them.
Correct.
The questioning starts.
That's correct.
What are you figuring out from the jump?
I started out interviewing Ms. Barber, and she wasn't being truthful with me.
Ashley changes her story from Brandy never making it to the house to telling Mallory that Brandy did come to the house, but left to see another woman.
That second rendition of the story basically was that Ms. Stevens had showed up at the house and she had planned on meeting another young woman by the name of Jamie. She was being very clandestine about this, and she didn't want her parents to know or grandparents to know. Ms. Barber had indicated to me that after Ms. Stevens arrived at the house, they played video games, and she said Ms. Stevens actually took a phone call. She went outside onto the front porch and had some sort of a conversation with somebody. And when she came in, she had looked like she had just won the lottery. And basically, shortly after that, she had gathered her personal belongings out of her vehicle, and she started walking down Drake Hill Road, and she was never seen again.
So she leaves her car behind, takes her personal belongings, and walks away.
Correct.
And what was Jade telling you?
Basically, they both stuck to the story that Ms. Stevens had showed up and was running off to meet another young lady who was never seen from again.
Could Brandy actually be with another woman? Anything is possible, but that seems unlikely, especially when Ashley changes her story once again, this time pointing the finger at Ashley's own father.
Ashley Barber comes up with this fantastical story and blames her father.
Blames her father?
Blames her father. She explains that Brandy, Ashley, and Jade are down in the woods by the fort, and her father comes down, and he's mad that the vehicle's there, and he's mad that Brandy Stevens is there, and he says some disparaging things about lesbians and homosexuality, and Barber says that her father and Brandy end up getting in a fight. It's Ashley's father who uses the shovel and attacks Brandy Stevens.
Did you think, maybe he could have done this?
No.
But while Trooper Mallory is interviewing the girls, investigators are in the woods, 400 yards behind Ashley Barber's house, stumbling upon an absolute horror. Coming up,
there's some fresh dirt that it looks like there had been a hole dug. They rope off the area, consider it a crime scene, and eventually begin to dig.
What will cops find? What will the girls say next? As Trooper Eric Mallory is hearing their multiple versions of events, cops are in the woods behind Ashley Barber's home, uncovering a nightmare. This is no longer a missing person case. It's a murder.